Good morning. Um, Today is the beginning of day 61. And yeah, we're just gonna try to get straight to work. Yeah, no delays. I do have to go to the doctor to check on my throat pretty soon, but other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm good and I'm free to do whatever until a couple hours by New Year's. I suppose then we'll celebrate. Gotta get drunk by the end of the year because I'm making a vow not to drink for the. It's not a New Year's resolution. Don't get me wrong. Like, this ain't no fucking lame ass resolution. It's not like I'm an alcoholic. I just don't be drinking much in general. So I'm just adding that to the list of stuff not to do next year. It's mostly stuff of what not to do rather than what to do. Although I already have had plans for years and years and years. That's of what I would do over these years, writing wise, right? So that's all staying the same. I just want to finish and publish that which I can. So yeah, wish me luck on that part. I'll show the workout real quick. I'll get to work and then I'll get on with the rest of my day. I might show you around the town if possible, and that's about it. There you go. 228-828. Wait, no, 228-528. This is the last twilight. Well, it's close to twilight. Last sunset of this quarter of the century. It's a little windy, so I'm going to the forest. But yeah, I'm going on a little walk right now. I'll explain in a sec. So yeah, I'm here to just kind of reflect a little bit and think about the century so far, the 21st century, because we are done a quarter of it by now. And I also want to reflect the year, to be honest. It's been a rough year. But I have to say, it's been a pretty decent century. I think a lot of people can attest to that. I know the first half of this quarter has been actually, it was a lot better. And the rest of it, perhaps. I was only alive for a portion, to be honest, because, well, a big portion. Out of the 25 years, I've been here for 21, so not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah. I haven't actually done all that I wanted to this year, which is a little disappointing, but then again, things don't really go to plan, and as they say, Murphy's Law, right? What can go wrong will go wrong. And also the other part of it, which I'm not sure which one's the real one, or if they're both real, I don't know, but whatever you fear of happening most is most likely to happen. So there you go, right? Overthinking, I suppose. It's a lot about overthinking. I did a whole lot of that this year. I want to go into next year not thinking. I think that's a piece of advice I've heard from quite a few successful people. Not only that, I mean successful in terms of money, but also just life, just happiness. It's just they don't do a whole lot of thinking. Like on a macro scale, it's all micro. You just get through day to day with a goal in mind, but you just don't obsess over anything other than the moment. So, and even then, you don't obsess over what other people are thinking or doing. You just kind of do your own thing. So yeah, I have quite a goal for next year. I want to release my trilogy, the entirety of it, in 1 year. I think that's the best course of action in terms of output, and just getting it over with. I've been working on this trilogy for 5 years now, and as much as I love it, and I think as much of as fun as it is working on it, I think I want to move on to other things. You know, I don't know. I think I can only do 6 years of this before I get, not even 5.5, perhaps. Yeah, I've been doing it for 5 years and like 2 months now, like actually writing the series. You know, and I also want to get to the other one that I've had in mind for the longest time, and that's what I should do. So my release schedule looks something like this. I'm not sure about the first one, because the first one was constantly pushed back, but now it's ready. So January or February 2025 is the first one, which then a short story collection comes right after it. So that might be a dual release with the second one in July, or it might come out around April. So yeah, but the second one goes into July. Then the last one comes out in about a year. The problem is that one has not been written yet, so I really do have to try my best to finish it. Yeah, so I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to disappoint anyone else. That one's up in the air. Hopefully it's a December release, but that's the schedule, right? So every 5 to 6 months there's going to be a book out. So that's the goal. And then my sci-fi series, not to even mention, man, that might be, yeah, it'll just be a very busy year. This year was supposed to be that kind of year, but I think a lot of fear held me back in terms of just pumping out as much as I could. So yeah, this year there's really nothing to be afraid of, or yeah, there's just really nothing holding me back. In here mostly, right? So I just want to get it out. That's the main goal. Yeah. Anyway, I think there's a car coming. I'll just see you in a sec. No, it was just a bicycle. Didn't notice from all the trees, but yeah, so that's the main goal I have for this upcoming year. But yeah, this year I have to give myself some props for at least doing NaNoWriMo. Just quite a few things did go right too, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to keep this as a little reminder, I suppose. I don't know if I'll ever watch this video again, to be fair. There's a lot to watch through, right? A lot of moments. So yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what I'll reflect on, but I do want to just keep this here as a reminder. Hopefully I'll get back to it. I'll see it. So if you are watching this, me from a year from now, yeah, don't fuck it up, bro. I did say this last year, but then again, you know, you change every year, right? So, and then again, like, there are some years where I did exactly what I said I would do. Back in 2019, this was my last like New Year's resolution. Actually, it was more of a challenge though. I decided to quit sugar, like just processed sugar, for a year. So no candy, no like chips and stuff, and chocolate especially. I had a big thing for chocolate, and yeah, I just stopped. I didn't touch it for a year, and then January 1st, 2020, I had some chocolate. And I think that was a canon event, because me eating chocolate must have fucking like turned the world upside down or some shit. Definitely my fault. Sorry guys. But yeah. Yeah, that's just the goal for this year. You know, no alcohol thing too, I suppose. That's pretty funny. So I'm just gonna get drunk tonight, and I'm gonna stop drinking before midnight. I'm really not gonna like, you know, spend much time up after 12. I think I'll just get straight to sleep, because I'm not a huge late night person. Recently I found it hard to sleep, but yeah, it's not normally me. Usually I like to go to sleep real early. But yeah. But yeah. I just hope to take some of the people I know and love into the new year as well. For sure. All that kind of lovey-dovey shit too, right? All the good stuff. You know, friends too, friends, family. Lots of good stuff. And what else? What else am I fucking thinking about? I don't know. It's funny. I kind of wanted this to be like a thing in my books. Actually, in my books, there's this holiday on the 30th of December. It's not the 30th. I forgot to mention this yesterday, but I was just doing shit, being lazy. But yeah, on the 30th of December, there's this holiday where it's kind of like a Christmas where you exchange gifts, but at the same time, it's not, you know, it's obviously not based off the same stuff. It's actually all about like reflecting on the year, being thankful for stuff, kind of like Thanksgiving almost, to that jazz. Where, yeah, it's generally just about being reflective, right? Sentimental, as you would say, because I'm quite sentimental. Although my family doesn't share this notion with me, so I'm left to kind of do that alone. Only me and my grandpa, to be honest. Me and my grandpa, man. We're nostalgic as hell in our own ways. You know? People don't like us talking about it too much. But yeah. I think that might be it for now. Of course, those books I want to publish. I want to write more. But I should mention what I want to write before I leave. Well, you know, the general stuff, like I want to write the sci-fi series, the sequel, which is the book I'm writing next after this sequel that I'm writing currently. So from a sequel to another sequel, that's gonna be pretty fun. Then after that, I'm going to finish this third book of the fantasy trilogy, and we're gonna be done. Hopefully, no, for sure. This year, for sure, we're gonna be done. Because I've been actually really, even these days in December that, you know, that I've disliked, where, you know, we've only been at about anywhere from 200 to like 700 words a day. That still adds up over a year, right? And this isn't going to be the case for the entire year. This has just been a December issue. And of course, the beginning of January won't be a crazy difference. I hope that there's going to be something, but it's likely not to be. I just hope that once I'm home, a little more settled in the new house, I'll be able to get back on the grind that I was doing in November, because November was truly, I think, my best month ever, other than last December. But last December was not particularly, that was more of a burnout month. So right. Generally, I just want to finish this series that I'm currently writing and the sci-fi series next year. I think I'll be able to do that, or at least finish it early 2026, that sci-fi series, because that series I won't be releasing all next year. Maybe 1 or 2 books. I'm hoping at least 1, for sure, because that's gonna be quite good, quite good. But yeah, we're gonna be spreading the rest of them out, and then of course begin a new series next year, which is gonna be terribly difficult to balance. But you know, I'm like autistically ambitious about these things. Then I'm like, damn, this is hard. Yeah. So I think I would just do my best. I'm just putting it out here right now. I'm gonna finish at least a couple books, because I'm feeling real confident about it, even though I've been down recently. I've been able to almost finish a book this year. Just because it's such a thick book, man. It's just such a thick book. And a lot of people would say unnecessarily long. But again, like once you have a vision like this, like it's hard not to do it. And then when you do it and, you know, people read it, they might see the sense in it. Now we'll see if they do. But, you know, there have been longer books out there, so anyway, I'm gonna head back home now, so yeah, I'm gonna keep writing. See you there. All right, here I am, done for the day. I just got the scene I wanted to get done, basically, and yeah, I'm just going back and forth between a bunch of scenes that I'm really, really fucking with, really kind of, these ones I have not imagined for a long time. These ones I'm actually coming up with on the spot, based on the kind of outline I gave myself earlier, the timeline of events rather. But yeah, I'm really getting to the points I really wanted to. So yeah, I'll show you where I am word count wise. Nothing crazy. Sadly, we didn't get to 230K, but we're super close. So tomorrow it's just bound to happen. There you go, 641. I could complain, but whatever, man. This is my last vlog of the year and my last scene. I guess I'm recording scene. I don't know what to call it. Just yeah. This is the last one I'm recording for the year. Yeah, I've been vlogging daily for 64, 65 days this year. So that's actually crazy. It's a pretty crazy streak, actually. Yeah, so this is pretty fun. I'm trying to get to maybe like 100 daily vlogs. Then I'm gonna slow down maybe. I'm not sure. The thing is, like, I'm not like a full-time YouTuber. It's hard to do this stuff when you're doing so many other things and balancing, and you know, it's just a lot to keep doing on a daily, having to worry about it at the back of your head. You know, the quality, for example, it's not been tip-top because I'm balancing all these other things. And honestly, I don't have the greatest equipment with me right now, right? I'm just filming on my phone, and I've been doing that. I am getting a camera soon, I think. I'm trying. But yeah, then we'll really up the ante then. So 2025 is going to really look up for sure. We're taking this YouTube stuff a lot more seriously. Well, I'm saying we're, but me. Yeah, I'm taking this stuff a lot more seriously next year. Hoping to grow an audience. So far, thank you to the people who have been watching. I appreciate y'all. You know, the retention, the audience retention isn't the greatest, but I appreciate everyone who's watching. Appreciate the comments, appreciate the likes. Oh yeah. If you could share as much as you like, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this stuff out there. You know, when I have my books published, I'd like people to read them. Of course, I have people in real life who are willing to, but you know, I'm trying to make a career out of it. So I'm definitely going to take it a lot more seriously next year, up the quality a lot. School's going to make it difficult because, you know, I'm going to have to continue writing everything. I'm going to have school on top of that. I'm going, you know, to work, all these things. But honestly, I'm just trying to eliminate distractions and things that waste my time so that I could just fully get into deep work in terms of writing and YouTube, so that eventually it could be full-time. Right now, these are the days where it's really the hardest because there's just not much to share, I suppose, other than my own insights. And I'm sure, you know, people could appreciate them. I'm just not some, you know, a world authority on this stuff, which nobody is at the beginning, right? So yeah, I'm just doing my best, and yeah, I'm glad I started. I'm glad I started back in October. It was a great decision. It's to be honest, like you can't expect rapid growth. I didn't. Like if you are, to be fair, if you are expecting rapid growth from the start, it's severely unrealistic. Happens to people, but you know, when you hear of it happening, it's super duper rare. You know, the amount of people who start YouTube channels is crazy high. It's just everyone wants to be a YouTuber nowadays. Every kid, it's their dream job. Now, I wouldn't say being a YouTuber specifically is my dream job, but of course, I thought I was sick when I was a kid. I tried starting a YouTube channel several times. I posted videos on here before. Um, I'm actually on YouTube on a separate channel, but I will not mention it here. When I was like 13, yeah, it's pretty funny. Good old 2016 days, 2017, yeah. But yeah, that's that, man. A lot of times passing then. It's crazy to think almost a decade. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make the most of the time we have, right? So I'm gonna finish all this work up and then spend some time with my family downstairs. Yeah. So I appreciate all the people. Just appreciate everyone. Just want to say that. Appreciate everyone. I have a lot of exciting stuff ready for next year. I'm now ready more than ever to do this stuff. So, you know, to be serious real quick, to drop the jokes, to stop being so silly. I'm ready to grind. So hopefully that reflects in the coming months. You know, I've been doing this for a couple of months now. This ain't no New Year's resolution. Same with just everything I have planned. I've been doing months beforehand, and I actually heard a statistic too where if you actually start your New Year's resolutions a couple months, like 2 months before New Year's, you're more likely to just continue because you already built the habit without the pressure of this is a new habit that I have to, you know, commit to, which is, I think, why most people fail. You know, gym-wise, for example, why most people drop off from the gym within like 2 weeks. It's because there's this like immense discomfort in a new habit, and you cling to old habits that are more comfortable, and then you say, well, fuck it. Old ways are easy, and I kind of enjoy them or whatever, so, you know, that's what keeps you there. But yeah, just start early. Don't wait till New Year's. I'm already, you know, doing what I want to do. Yeah, I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 weeks because I've been sick basically ever since I landed here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, no, I hate being sick, but yeah, I haven't felt 100%. Today, actually, I'm feeling very well. Throat barely really affected me. I could speak all day if I wanted to, so that's nice. Yeah, we'll get back to the gym grind soon enough. Publishing wise, also, yeah, stuff's ready now for sure. Now more than ever. I just didn't want to rush myself for the end of the year, and I think that it would be a little awkward if I released one book at the end of this year and then perhaps awkward, I don't know, but you know, it'd be fine. I could have published this book like years ago. But the reality is that I've been a control freak, the whole perfectionism thing, and now I have completely understood like the fact that imperfection is perfection. You know, it's like people are gonna hate anyway, which is fair enough, bro. Like it's, you know, everyone hates. It's not necessarily that I go out of my way to tell people, but I'm just not a fan of certain things, and I can tell, you know, can leave a little review on some shit. But still, like it's understandable, right? Like there's no one's entitled. Sorry, you're not entitled to have everyone like your stuff. So that's the perfection in it, really. It's just that like you're never gonna reach that unattainable standard, and nobody else will anyway. So who cares? So yeah, that's my rant for now, I guess. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for this new year, I suppose. Yeah, I always saw it coming as a kid. I was like, I don't know, for some reason, 2025, which a lot of people have the same thing for different reasons, like because fucking Call of Duty, Nuketown, like all this shit. It's like 2025, right? World War III, blah, blah, blah. I'm not worried for that. I hope World War III doesn't happen. I hope I don't watch this video and then be like, you fuck, it happened. No, just let's not put that out there, okay? I mean, I know we keep talking about it. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Yeah, it's just ever since I was a kid, I envisioned 2025 to be this like insane year. I don't know why. Specifically the end of 2025. So I have a year to live up to that standard, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just what I want to live up to is just be the best version, you know, like achieve potential, right? I feel like we're all lacking in our potential. At least most people, right? You have this immense potential, but you settle for something less. So I feel like that's what I want to aim for. I want to aim for that actual higher echelon of my own potential. But anyway, they're getting excited down there. So yeah, that's day 61. It's been a pleasure this year making these videos. I'm certainly not done. I've been keeping a pretty decent streak. Same with writing, and I'm very happy about that decision. One of the best decisions I made in a long time, to be honest, because Jesus, there's just so many chapters I've written, right? Like I scroll up and realize that one half of this book I wrote over like such a long period of time, but the other half I've written in like 2 months. And it's not a full half, perhaps, yes, but like I've written like what, 80,000 words, almost 80,000 words this year, not this year, in 2 months. That's crazy, right? That's a good, like, I don't know. I'll pat myself on the back. I've never actually done 80. I think I've done 70,000 in about 2 months before. So I've actually outdone myself this time because of just consistency. Last time it was just willpower effort. This time it's partially that. It's discipline, right? Like willpower, just getting up when, you know, doing the work even when you don't want to, but it's mostly just showing up every day. Like that's half the battle, right? Like just being there, doing a little bit of work. There's some days where I wrote like a fucking like 200 words, right? Not even a page, but it works. So yeah, that's that. That's all I have to say for this year. I'll see you next year. And yeah, see ya. Day 61.